Okay, let's get started. So, I guess the thing we need to do is get started with Go, and we'll get started with the very basics. So I'm here in this directory, the image sorter directory, and whoops, there it was. So let's get started with the very basics of Go. Um, so uh, I do have Go installed. Um, So right now I'm working with the current latest version on Windows. Um, it's pretty straightforward to install if you haven't done so already. Um, there's good documentation here. Just download it and you should be good to go. So, um, okay, so we're in the directory where we want to start. So it looks like we need to initialize our application. And we do that by using go mod init, and then here you can use if this code is going to be a module that you want to be available for other people to download and use, you can specify the location where that can be downloaded from. So in this example, GitHub, my module. But for the sake of this, let's just start off with, I'm going to use, uh, so go mod init, and then I had typed it out previously, so here it is. I'm just going to use my name here, whodev, and let's call it image sorter. So we've initialized that, and then we should see this go mod file here. Um, so this file, very simple, just describes the module. Here we've got the Go version that we're using, so this is the same as this. And now our application is initialized. So let's start off with this hello world, example. So let's create a file called image sorter.go, and package main imports the format package, and then create our main function. So func main, um, mm, 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 mm. So format print line, and let's call it hello image sorter. Okay. Cool. Make sure that's all closed off. And now we should be able to run it. So go run, boom, hello image sorter. There we go. Okay, so um, first thing we want to do is scan a given directory. So we're going to have to take some input from the user um, to find to know what directory we are going to scan for. So take the directory from the user as an argument. So this is going to be a command line argument. We're going to have to store that go variables. Okay, here we go. Var I int. Okay, so I guess what we want is a string. So var source directory string, and let's just set it here. Source directory equals C or let's just use the current directory. We are on Windows, so let's go that way, and call it photos. Okay, and then let's just print that out. Print out source directory. Okay, let's make sure that works. So go run this. Ooh, unknown escape. Maybe it doesn't like that way. Okay. Oh, yeah, of course. So, sorry. If we're gonna go that way, we need to escape it. Yeah, okay, there we go. So, okay, so we can set it that way. But it would be nice to take it as an argument. So go command line arguments. Okay. Command line arguments are a common way to parameterize the execution of programs. For example, go run hello.go uses run and hello.go arguments to the Go program. os.args provides access to raw command line arguments. Note that the first value in this slice is the path to the program, and os args1 holds the arguments to the program. Okay, so you can get individual args with normal indexing. Okay, so here we can get the args. Okay, is this the standard way of naming variables with Go? In that case, we should probably change this. Okay, I mean let's get rid of that. And here we can have let's just call it okay, args. Is that a protected keyword? Hopefully not. Okay, so it looks like here we can automatically so previously we had var whatever it was called and then string to define this variable, but it looks like we can define it and set it at the same time using this colon equals. So os.args, and then let's see, can we just print out the whole thing? Whoops, sorry. Args. Undefined OS. Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. So we have to import OS as well. Okay, cool. So it looks like these are the args. I'm guessing because we haven't actually built this application, we're just running it. Then that's the kind of, yeah, it looks like it's got this temporary executable file in this location here. So if we build it actually, hello, just a quick interjection here. I didn't realize as I was talking and as I was doing this that my head was in the way. So you wouldn't have been able to see what I was doing. This is how you build the application. So if we do go run, it will run what we have, but run it in a temporary directory. But if we do go build and then the application, you can either, so in this case, there's only one file, so we can do go build dot and it will build it, and then we'll see the image sorter exe file here. You can specify the file as well. But in this case, we can just use go build dot and it will build that exe file there. So that's what I was doing, go build dot. You wouldn't have been able to see that because my head was in the way. So we run image sorter exe and we give it a hello argument. then it looks like we now have both here in this array. So image sorter.go. Okay, so this is going to be hacky and it's not going to be very clean. But for the sake of just getting it working, we can take the first I'm guessing it'll be 1 to get this. So source directory. Okay, so I'm guessing for this array, the program itself will be 0. So that'll be our image sorter.exe. And then the first argument that we give it will be number 1. So we'll save that in source directory. And then we can print that out here. So let's build it. And then we can run it again with our hello argument. Cool. Okay, so now we're just getting that. So if we were to give it a path like this, whoops, Windows. And then let's just call it photos here. Then yes, we'll have that saved there. So now we have an argument we can use. We need to actually use it to scan that that given directory. So let's work out how to do that. By the way, we'll come back to this because this is very, very messy. There's a lot of problems here. I mean, like what happens if we don't give it anything? Does it just, yeah, it dies. So, so there's a problem there. We need to handle that better. And we should probably also provide feedback to the user as well to say, this is what's expected. This is how you use the program. But we'll come back to that later. Let's just get a very, very basic thing working, and then we'll come back and make it nicer.